What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sons of Cinema, where one of us has the face of radio and the other one has the voice for print. I'm DJ, joined as always with my tag team partner Rex. Fist pump it there, buddy. Missed you, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been a little bit.
Yeah. We thought, this is one of the benefits of, for those of you that don't play the home game, we do tend to, kind of a little sneak behind the curtain. We kind of record these in bulk. This helps us with our everyday lives, and we had a nice little break in between. Now we're back on camera, ready to talk to you folks. May 20th was a long time ago.
Was it?
Feels it.
I feel like I was just in February. So when you say May 20th,
yeah, we're in the Septembers,
yep.
Or we're in the period where I like to call the Timbers, the Embers,
the Embers,
the Embers.
It's Septobers.
Septobers.
Yes.
Okay. In May, for those of you who don't remember, Warner Brothers and HBO Max announced that they will be doing the Snyder Cut in 2021, coming straight to HBO Max. Now, the cool thing about that was every fan who had been clamoring for the release of the Snyder Cut finally got their wish. But shortly after the announcement, certain things started to come to light. On behalf of one Ray Fisher, the actor who played Cyborg, went to Twitter and put up a little post. He tweeted a little post that said, and I quote, "I'd like to take the moment to forcefully retract every bit of this statement, including a video clip where he was praising the works of one Josh Whedon." That led everyone to go and wonder, what's going on?
Yeah. He also had another tweet that had said, Josh Whedon's on-set treatment of the cast crew of Justice League was gross, abusive, unprofessional, and completely unacceptable. He was enabled in many ways by Jeff Johns and John Berg. Accountability over entertainment. That's the word. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, that was a spicy meatball.
Oh, quite the spicy meatball. But this is what I really found interesting in this whole matter. See, this is not the first time we've seen an actor go and say, "Oh, this studio sucks." Or a director, for that matter. Looking at you, Josh Trank.
Jeez.
Hashtag release the Trank Cut. Now.
No.
Yes.
The internet is not ready for that.
I am ready for that.
The internet is not.
Bleep the internet.
Go ahead.
All right. So, in a very interesting turn of events, a very rare, if you would, Warner Brothers fired back.
Yes, they did. I was not expecting. Most of the time when the studio, they either say there was no evidence of this or they just keep quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers.
All right. Claiming that they were looking into the matters, but then ultimately saying that their investigator tried on multiple attempts to try to reach out to Ray Fisher, but Ray Fisher always declined to speak to the interviewer. Trying to put the ball back in Ray's court. But what was also interesting is not only did Ray respond to that, and he praised his fans for going like, "Thank you for seeing through their lies. I never had an investigator try to reach me." But enter the fray, Aquaman. That wasn't a challenge to go and try to drink, breathe through your drink.
So it was the one where he chugged it, right? How is it I can breathe underwater and you can drink me under the table? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. The Aquaman actor tweeted, "This blank has to stop and needs to be looked at." And he tags Ray Fisher and says, "And everyone who is experienced what happened, under which Warner Brother Pictures needs proper investigation."
Yes.
But it didn't end there, now did it?
No. So basically, oh my. So I don't know if you had saw this at some point, but Ray Fisher did respond at some point. I believe I don't remember where or when I had saw this, but because this so much happened over, and it was just like boom, 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 boom. But Ray Fisher had said that that somebody eventually did reach out to him, and they were, not only was it the independent investigator, but I think they also had a lawyer for Warner Brothers on the line. Mm. So he was like, before I speak, let me have my own representation. And they refused to let him have. So he's like, I'm not going to answer questions. If you're going to hear represent you guys, I want someone representing me. Right. And that was as far as their investigation went. So
what was also interesting was this. That wasn't where it ended.
No.
Especially on Jason Momoa's behalf.
Yes.
All right. Jason Momoa, after he had said what he had to say, apparently there was an announcement that the Aquaman star was set to voice Frosty the Snowman. Let that digest. All right.
I saw that. It was like, this can't be true.
Aquaman himself was going to voice Frosty the Snowman.
Is it hyphen?
I like to think so.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that. Wow. How is this going to go down?
All right. And what was really funny is when you read the article, you see that it was going to be produced by the same two guys, Jeff Johns and John Bray. Jeff Johns
and John Berg.
John Berg, thank you. All right, and I'm looking at this. I'm like, clearly this has to be a jab.
Oh, I got something.
Personally, I was really disappointed because the ideal of Jason Momoa voicing Frosty the Snowman is just like epic in my mind. My mind kind of.
Oh yeah, go ahead, keep going, because I got something for you that's gonna blow your mind. I got this. I got something in the tank for this. You're gonna be like, what?
Okay. So, the actor would go on to say, I think it's effed up that people release a fake Frosty announcement without my permission to try to distract from Ray Fisher speaking up about the crappy. We're trying to keep it PG here. Folks.
Right? Yeah. He used a very much more adult word there.
Yes. The crappy way we were treated on the Justice League reshoot. Momoa wrote, serious stuff went down. It needs to be investigated and people need to be held accountable. This is what I'm finding really interesting in all this.
What?
All this is going towards Josh Whedon. You know what else I'm not hearing in defending him aside from Warner Brothers? Marvel Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly the guys who did the Justice League. The Avengers.
I was going to say the
Robert Downey Jr.,
yeah.
Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo. Technically, Whedon was the one who gave Ruffalo his break because they casted him to play.
Yep. Okay, so with that.
Wait a minute. Lay it on me, Rex.
So, what if I...
Holding on to my seat here.
So I'm reading all of this. I'm looking at all of this stuff and right now. Remember, Josh Whedon hasn't responded to any accusations, right?
Right.
He hasn't responded. Marvel Studios hasn't responded. Nobody from Disney has said anything. Like no actors or anything. Now, what if I said that this might be a 4D chess move for the Snyder Cut? What if I told you that this was all just to get more hype, more attention, more eyes, more just so that way people go, oh man, because remember Ray Fisher said that there was supposed to be more for Cyborg on the cutting room floor.
Right.
Yeah. And same thing for Aquaman. Now, if this happens, Josh Whedon is no longer part of the DCEU. So
allegedly.
So anyone can trash talk him. And as long as he's like, I got paid, I got nothing to say. Anybody else complains, that's it. So they probably know Josh Whedon's not going to say anything. They know he's just going to sit there, be quiet in the corner and take it. And Marvel probably told him like, look, it's better to be quiet. One of those, it's better to look like an idiot than to open your mouth and prove it type situation. So that's my theory. My theory is this is all just hype man, hype train coming on. Can't stop the A train, baby. Yes, I'm caught up on the boys.
That's entirely possible.
I'm telling you.
If you factor in the fact that they just brought back Ben Affleck, and the rumors of Henry Cavill coming back for another Superman, plus if you add in Scott Steiner's percentage of 142 and 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice,
I'm telling you.
Oh my God!
I was sitting down. I was writing. I was trying to put the pieces together, and it was like, nah. One of these. I should have posted this to Reddit and see what people say.
Oh.
Oh God. Never mind. Stay away from Reddit. Stay off of Reddit. So what do you think? I mean,
it's entirely possible. But that's what it's funny. One thing. Because here's the thing that I also found interesting in this. I had to readjust because I had to brace myself for what you had to tell me. This is what I really found interesting in all of this. John Whedon's allegedly. See, the whole thing when Josh Whedon came on board the DCEU. I've mentioned it before in a past episode. He was allegedly supposed to come on to direct a Batgirl movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And, they're like, oh, this, and this. But that was done in the guise of him filming the remaining or refilming the portion that Warner Brothers wanted refilmed.
The reshoots?
The reshoots of Justice League.
And remember that's all this was. All this inappropriate behavior was over the reshoot period, not over the whole filming production. I'm just like, how long were the reshoots and how bad, maybe he was, I don't know.
#MustacheGate. But here's what I'm finding interesting.
Yes.
When you look at it, if you just came on to do this, he's one and done. Why are they going so hell bent to defend him?
Wow, there's so much complexity. Don't
get me wrong. I understand. He's a big name, Josh Whedon. He's done a lot of things that a lot of people love. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Firefly.
You had me at Firefly.
There's a bunch of people that love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well,
I know about
the earliest.
2 of them.
Right.
All right. Now, it's not to say the man could never get to work again. Because while if you got one group condemning him, there's always going to be another group praising him.
Yep.
All right. Because, again, huge body of work. Ray Fisher comes out and says this dude was horrible on set, but you're not hearing it from the likes of Robert Downey Jr.,
yeah,
David Boreanaz, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Nathan Fillion. Hell, we'll even throw in Neil Patrick Harris because he did that short, that mini web series, Dr. Horrible sing-along blog.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. All these people, we only got the DC side of the pond just going to be like, he sucks. But also notice other bigger names like Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot.
No words.
Could it be entirely that, again, pure speculation, no evidence, no proof, nothing backing what I'm about to say. But could it be that it's entirely possible that Ray Fisher, this newcomer,
yeah, this was his big screen acting acting debut to the big screen. Yeah,
he was still wet behind the ears, and while he worked with somebody with Zack Snyder, who perhaps is probably used to working with more people who were new, wet behind the ears, or as the term, the fishing term, greenbacks. Could he not handle working with the stress and the extreme with Josh Whedon?
That's a possibility.
And could Jason Momoa be the one feel like he's the voice of the voiceless? Figuring that, well, Ray Fisher, who is he? And he's saying all this stuff. And
he's
going
to try to defend Ray Fisher.
Well, let me back him up.
Yeah.
Which I also find funny if you're going to war with Warner Brothers and you're already signed on to do Aquaman 2.
Yeah, well, they're still filming that right now, so
No, Toretto virus, so that's not happening right now.
no,
Well,
I think they did. I think they started filming
they?
again in like New Zealand or something.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I'm not 100% sure on that, but
does Toretto virus reach to Atlantis? I don't know. Have there been any cases? This is gonna keep me up at night.
The answer is none. What do you think happened to that Titanic, huh?
But that was going somewhere I was not expecting. But again, that's just a theory.
A son's theory.
See, this is where we have in common. We both thought that. This is what separates us. You executed it.
Well, if you like that, toss a like on the video and a comment down below.
And subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that way you get notified for when we upload our content.
Which is unfortunately getting more and more regular. I think we had too much fiber in the editing.
Yes, but with that being said, Rex, famous last words.
The ride ain't over yet.
My man.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
With that being said, I've been DJ. He's been Rex. And we are
the Sons of Cinema. Peace.